Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. I wanted to do a summary of the year for Bricklink. This is just going to be real quick, and I am going to go through and pick some of the last orders we have for 2020. It's been a very good year on Bricklink in 2020, and I don't anticipate doing a lot of videos like this in 2021. The store will still be open. It's just PAblos are hard to do. Picking a Bricklink Lego order, that's what PAblo stands for. And so I got some orders here. I'm going to pick them, and I'm going to talk about, while I'm picking these orders, the year that we've had on Bricklink, which is the most sales we've ever had. All right, so I was filming, I thought, a video talking about Bricklink and what we've done this year. And I actually picked this whole order, and he ordered a lot of things in quantities of 10s and 20s. This isn't a requested PAblo. And I wasn't recording. I took a photograph of when I started and a photograph of when it ended. I had messed around with the settings, so I'm going to have to redo this. As far as, like, I'm not going to pick this order again. I'm going to do one of the other orders, which I think will be actually a little easier, and talk about what we've done on Bricklink. But first, I got to go find, because when I was picking this order, I was missing a piece. Actually, I was missing 3 pieces. He ordered 10. There's only 9 in here. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there's 9, so I got to order one more. So I'm going to get this order out of the way and start on another one, and we'll talk about what we've done on Bricklink so far this year. Am I recording? Yes. Alright, so we're going to be picking a small order here. This one shouldn't be too hard. In fact, I probably shouldn't even be using this tray. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get the little baggies and put some of the, get like 3 bags. That'll be enough. Take my tray over here. Oh wait, the first drawer is 1801. I was going back there where they start. So anyway, actually, you know what? I'm going to have to do this anyway, because I don't know why I got the bags. Because when I'm picking an order and holding the tray, I can't also open the bag. She's getting lightsaber there. 28-29. So what was the year like for 2020? This was our best year ever on Bricklink, the most sales. In fact, it accounts for basically a quarter of our all-time sales. We also passed a milestone this year, passing over $100,000 in sales, as I cannot click this button, for lifetime sales. Not this year. This year we were just under $24,000 in sales. Now that is what the sale price was of all. If you add up all the things that we sold, that's what the total is. It's 17,000 lots, 160,000 items, and the sale amount was just a tad under 24,000. Shipping was about 3,000 on top of that, so it's like the gross amount's over 27,000. So I'm going to get a PayPal. Was it the W9 or whatever they send you? I'm going to be getting that for the full amount, including shipping. So I'll have to deduct the shipping cost, all the expenses, anything we bought that's used for the store or used to sell in the store. I got to what am I doing? 32.31. I got to subtract all that. So yeah, that's the gross amount is not what your profit is. Oh, I needed 3 of those. But anyway, that's what we sold. So you can make money on Bricklink in order to make a certain amount, depending on what your cost is of doing business, the cost of the things that you bought that you're selling. You know, we try to buy things that are about 3 times the part out value. So if I pay $100 for something, I want to be selling that for $300. Higher is better. I mean, if you pay $100 for something and you sell it for $400, that's even better, which is possible. We did find a lot of things this year that had a part out value of 4 to 5 times. But you also need things that will actually sell. Just because something has a higher part out value doesn't necessarily mean that anybody wants it. I have noticed some things that I've had in my store for a while start to sell. In particular, Mandalorians. All the Mandalorian stuff I had pretty much is gone now. With the Mandalorian TV show being so popular, I did not raise the prices on that stuff. It just, eventually mine was the lowest priced ones, and then they sold. That kind of looks like a Mandalorian part. Now these are the new Mandalorian parts. I'm talking about the old stuff, the old Mandalorian stuff that had been in my store for a while since those battle packs came out. Make sure there's 8 in here. 2, 4, 6, yeah, all that stuff is gone. And then there's other things like Cad Bane. All of a sudden I had the lowest price Cad Bane on Bricklink. I did change it. I got down to where I only had 2 of him left, so I did raise the price. I don't know how people feel about that, but when I didn't want to part with the last 2 that I had at the lowest price on Bricklink, so I did raise it to the medium price. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, sometimes people ask, how do you keep up with your inventory and keep it at the right average price? That everybody does it differently, but as I add items, that updates the price. But if I never add that item again, eventually it will either be overpriced or underpriced. More likely be underpriced as things sell out. One of these. $49.26. Only one of those. So yeah, it's been a very good year with the sales this year. So I'll make the trek over here. Sorry for the mess. Yellow J5. This is these advent calendar. It looks like Slave 1. Yep, Slave 1. Boba Fett Slave 1. $2.07 in my store. Alright, so we're done with that order. A rather small but decent order. So can you make money on... Let's do it this way. Can you make money on Bricklink? Yes. It does take a lot of work. And I think having the things like we have here with one lot, one drawer. Actually, let's put the minifigure parts together like that. That helps. Makes the orders easy to pick. My wife very easily picks all the orders. She catches mistakes that I've made in the inventory. She does a good job of counting things and helps me to keep up with it that way. But a little tip, this is kind of a typical order. It's not a high dollar amount, so $11 order. I have a store minimum of 10. I know some people don't. Some people don't have store minimums. That's okay. Some people have higher store minimums. I don't think you need to have a ridiculously high store minimum. That will keep people away from your store. But I think the reason some people might have a really high store minimum, like 200, is they don't have time to pick the orders. And that kind of keeps people away. But if somebody does place an order, it'll be worth their while to pick it. So that's why you'll see ridiculously high store minimums. Should have checked everything before I closed all that off. But yeah, it's been this year keeping keep adding parts to the store. We got about 335,000 parts in the store right now. Uh-oh, don't want you to see the name. We have sales pretty regularly. I wonder if I can do another order here. One of these other one's easy to do. I'm gonna go look at it. Oh yeah, they got an easy order here. These are the kind of orders I really like. Orders like this one I'm about to do. It's basically, we got that girl, which there's only one in there. So we got Batgirl lavender cape, and then drawer 43, 44. It's down here somewhere, right there. We got one of these. So two items. Boom. Done with that. Done with that order. Put it in a. Wrap this thing up. I usually take another bag. Wrap it in that like that. And that is a $15 order. Done. Boom. Typical order, right? The trash away. I want to thank everybody for helping us have a really good 2020 here in the Bricklink store. And going forward in 2021, I don't anticipate mentioning much about the Bricklink store. It's just something that's going to be in the background. If people have questions about Bricklink, whether it's buying or selling, I will answer those questions, perhaps in BrickTsar answer thingies, but I don't anticipate doing any PAblos other than maybe as a way of doing a tutorial. Mainly because I don't have the time usually to pick the orders myself. My wife does the vast majority of the picking of orders here down here. And I'm hoping 2021 is going to be like a year of just making YouTube videos and to be about information, about sharing my love of the hobby. I don't want it to be about selling things to you, but I do appreciate when people have bought, and I know people will buy in the future. I mean, we got the new deck. So glad to get our deck replaced. It was unsafe, and in 2021, I think a lot of the funds are going to be. I'm going to be saving the funds aside because by the springtime, I will probably be in the need of a new HVAC system. So I'm going to be putting all that money back in savings to go towards that. So that's the great thing about having this hobby is you can take your knowledge of Lego. You can buy things that are a good deal. You can sell them. You help other people get the parts that they need for their mocks or sets they're trying to build. And then you have the funds that you can in turn go buy more sets that you want, or items, or place Bricklink orders or eBay orders that you want to buy, or go fix your house, which is what we did in 2020. So thank you everybody for helping us again have a good 2020. We look forward to seeing you in more videos in 2021, whether it be about Bricklink or my love of Lego and vintage Lego in particular, and Bricklink. Anyway, we'll see you again very soon. I do videos every day pretty much. So thanks for watching. I'm Jabo. This is BrickTsar. Bye.